What do you think? Do you think men are more body shamed than women? If you have decided to click on this video, you must watch it to the end. Hello, everybody. It's another episode of My Body, My Pride, Real Body Shaming Stories. I'm going to hold you by the ears while I say this. Your body is your pride. Your body is your pride. Don't let anybody, any bagger, anything take it away from you. Let's get right into the what? Into the video. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Me, I am not a therapist. All I have is like research and experience based. Do you understand? As the pioneer of the No to Body Shaming campaign here in my community, I have done a host of different research on this particular topic coming from the lens of music. If you have like issues with some of the suggestions or the things that I feel like, oh, should be the solution, it's totally fine. Leave your comments. Let me hear what you have to say, and let's deliberate. Let's deliberate together. Where are my glasses? So I'm not reading up there. I wanted to bring my laptop closer to me, so it's like down here. Have you ever been a victim of body shaming? Every man has. I argue that the standard of beauty for men is even higher than women now. You say what? Men have a very small, unrealistic body type society tells them they should be. Okay, wait, keep an open mind. Men in our society are also obsessed with the gym in an unhealthy way. It has little to do with physical fitness and everything to do with trying to look a certain way. My personal favorite is when I reach for something and my shirt lifts up. I often get from friends or strangers saying, "Hey, your stomach is showing." Like I am supposed to be ashamed and fully covered because I don't have rippling six packs poking through. And that's just it. No one would ever say that to someone thin, hairless, and or muscular. People through history have had a sense of shame when it comes to their own bodies that they project on others. It's all bullshit, just believing that who you are directly relates to who people think you are. 500 years ago, people used to stuff pillows under their shirt so they look like they could afford to eat well. Now, any amount of fat on your body is considered offensive. Humans are just dumb. Okay, 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 okay. This is just a cold case of calm down, like listen properly before you start to like make your judgments, because I was about to what? I don't agree necessarily with the statistics, but I think I understand where this person is coming from. There's still a spectrum of women supposed body types that are considered beauty standard as opposed to that of men. So men is always muscular, trapezoid, there's always like this consistent working out physique. That so I don't have a type necessarily, so I cannot tell you that, oh, slim is better. I feel like I have outgrown that particular age of like, this is my standard of beauty when it comes to men. So please have fantastic hygiene, I beg. That's like the most important thing in there's so much more to life than how you look. And of course, yeah, I understand that I probably do not want the person that I am going to marry to look a certain type of way for the sake of our kids. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But then there are also a lot of traits that I would definitely not compromise on, that has nothing to do with looks, right? So for me, it's not so much about the appearance. But I think I get what this person is saying about the fact that there's still like a tiny, as much as it's a tiny spectrum for what is considered beautiful as a woman. Do you understand? It's either you are curvy, you are like an hourglass figure, you are slim, thick, or you are curvy, but like you have like maybe ginormous bum and like bosoms and all of those things. Like those things are considered attractive. So like there's still a spectrum. However, for men, it's just like a little window. Like if it's tiny for women, then it's tinier for men for what is considered attractive. A lot of men also do not accept that they are being body shamed. This is actually from my own personal research from my master's project. Okay, I am telling you for free, many of these men do not even consider a lot of these things body shaming. They just see it as bans. and all. Who am I to tell you when you have not accepted it? Do you get what I'm trying to say? What do you think? Do you think men are more body shamed than women? Do you think like the beauty standard when it comes to men, like the windows are very tiny compared to what is considered beautiful for women? I want to hear your thoughts. This is actually very, very thought provoking. Another question here is asking, why is it acceptable to body shame men, but it's unforgivable to do the same to women? Yinka, it's people's body shaming stories. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Small dick energy, microscopic penis. They can't control it. So I don't know what you want them to do when you say that. Those things are normally said to hurt their feelings. As someone who has experienced someone with this, what's it called? I feel like they also have like terrible self-esteem, and it's either they are very egoistical. I feel like I would call it small dick energy for a reason. Unfortunately, because the way these people be behaving sometimes, I'm like, you do not need to prove yourself. There is no need. Like you cannot help it and all of those things. But these are also the men that are going to proceed to shame women to say that they are big or like they are wide and all of those disgusting crazy things, forgetting that they just don't have the infrastructure for it. And please, I have a bias here and I am owning up to it, because what do you mean though? On top of that, they are unnecessarily egoistical, unnecessarily just wanting to bring you down so that they can feel better about themselves. I am sorry. I don't want all of those energy. Go away. I don't want those energy, please. Sure, they can't control it. So I don't know what you want them to do when you say that. Those things are normally said to hurt their feelings. I mean, I need to hurt your feelings though, because compared to the things that you have said to me, man, we need to like be there's band for band. You can't be hurting my feelings and thinking it's okay, but when it's time for me to hurt your own feelings in return, you're now shouting wolf, you are fat, overweight, obese. If you say these things to some women, they would immediately get mad at you and call you fat phobic and say that you are body shaming them. Again, these things are normally said nowadays to point out that the person is fat, and sometimes people say it to hurt their feelings. Why is one acceptable and the other isn't? What do you expect them to do? Magically increase their dick sizes and magically lose weight? None should be acceptable. But why do I always see people body shame men and they are not corrected for doing so? I get the intent behind this. Do you understand? But guys, can you please be talking about your body shaming experiences? This is also giving me the issue of when women are talking about their struggles, somewhere, somehow, a man is going to come and going to say that, okay, but it's not only women that is experiencing this though. Men are also experiencing it. Take microphone and talk. When it open your own podcast and talk about your like the issues that you're going through, my nigga. Like take microphone and talk about your own issues. See, from my research, I interviewed over 20 men, okay? And why they are experiencing body shaming, do you understand? I know what they're experiencing is body shaming. Guess who do not accept that they are being body shamed? Men. They say no. They say no, it's just banter. Wait till consign me, consign that one. And then when women are then consistently talking about their own body shaming experiences, instead of you people to also carry your own podcast and sit down and start to talk about the struggles that you're having as a man, you are either following all of these what's it called, this toxic masculinity, kinikon people, and how to be macho and how to dominate a woman and all of those things, than actually talk about the struggles that you're having as a man. Take microphone and talk about your struggles too. A lot of women are more like they are more they are more receiving to talk about their struggle. Personally, I think both genders, we don't have sense. Okay, so if you're having these issues, there's nothing like it's more acceptable. It's the fact that you people do not accept that you are being body shamed. Whose problem is now that? That is a you problem. When women are talking about like the times that they are being molested, and in today's day and age, with the what's it called, with the statistics being 2 out of 3 women being raped or molested and shit, women will be talking about their struggles, and there will be men be like, oh, so you know that it's not all men. But it's always a man now. You will hear situations like, well, men are experiencing this too. Nigga, take microphone. take the microphone and what? Talk about your body shaming struggles. Okay, how this is affecting the quality of your life. But no, toxic masculinity on the see, body shaming is not excusable. Do you understand me? It is not excusable in all. But let's also not forget that all of these things are being, it's not just like a one person's experience. A lot of people are experiencing this at the same time. And all of those things, or if you're not experiencing it at the same time, you must have experienced it at one point in time in your life. But guess who is not going to say anything? You will not be shouting when a woman is somewhere talking about, me, I don't like that attitude. That attitude, me, I do not like it, because I genuinely feel like men and women, we live in different aspects of the society. We live by different rules. Some of the things that I'm saying is also probably going to be based off of my personal biases and all. So yeah, my judgment here is flawed, right? However, however, like when you have the opportunity to talk about this, talk about it. Okay, talk about it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Women don't keep quiet about their struggles. That is why we are so aware about a lot of things that is happening to, like, what's it called? Statistically, a woman is dying every 10 minutes somewhere around the world. And guess who is killing them? Men. Oh, it's not like they woke up one day and they chose to off themselves. If there are no women talking about this thing, then there are no data being collected by in police stations or in like law enforcement agents, kinikon, there will be, all those statistics will not be there. So my yoga, take microphone and talk about your struggles. That said, if you want to share your story with me and you want it to be heard on this particular platform, there is an email address on the screen that you can send your email to. Men or women, I'm going to hold your ears while I say this. Your body is your pride. Your body is your pride, and don't let anybody take that away from you. We have come to the end of today's episode. This is a bit triggering. Bye. It's killing me, baby.